Days of Our Lives recap. Thursday, March 28. Guilty Leo derails christening, car wreck crisis, and Theresa's outburst. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Thursday, March 28, reveals that Nicole DeMera and EJ DeMera were surprised when they realized Holly Jonas wasn't dressed for Jude Brady's christening form. Holly said she wasn't going, so Nicole wondered if she was upset about facing Theresa Donovan and Brady Black since they were going to be at the church. Still, Holly just acted like she didn't have the energy and suggested she wasn't in the mood for that whole vibe. Still, also Nicole claimed she wasn't going either, which meant EJ also wouldn't go if Holly wasn't going. Holly eventually realized it would fail Eric Brady, so she pledged to get dressed and meet up with Nicole and EJ at the gathering. In the city forecourt, Melinda Trask ran into Leo Stark wearing a flashy suit and allowed he was overdressed for work at The Spectator. Leo revealed that he was attending Jude's christening as an invited guest, so Melinda fumed and advised him to keep his mouth shut about all the baby-stealing drama. At the townhouse on Thursday's day's occasion, Marlena Evans tried to distract a guilt-ridden John Black with some talk about a holiday in Hawaii. John could tell what Marlena was doing, but he remained tortured over what he'd done to Katharina. Marlena argued that John couldn't be sure he did anything at all and prompted him to forgive himself. Although John didn't suppose he could do that, he ultimately agreed to put his guilt away for one day since they demanded to support Eric at the christening. At the cantina on Thursday's Days of Our Lives show, Theresa had breakfast with Brady before calling Tate Black to let him know she'd be stopping by the halfway house after the christening, and also Brady would visit latterly. Tate asked if Holly was going to be there, so Theresa continued to worry about the hold Holly had on him. Roman Brady had a sweet moment with Brady and approved of Eric making him Jude's godfather, so they participated a clinch. Since one of Roman's workers had auto wreck and couldn't deliver the food to the Dimmeramans for the event, Kate Roberts Brady pledged to take care of the delivery rather. At home on Thursday's day's occasion, Sloan Peterson. Brady had another little meltdown over Nicole and the event position. She ultimately apologized to Eric and moved past it. After Melinda arrived, she gave Sloan a check for Jude's savings regard as a gift. Eric also asked if Melinda would be willing to carry Jude to the front of the church for her sanctioned godmother duties, so she said she'd be recognized. Eric added that Melinda would need to answer many of Father Bernard's questions, but he made a vaticination about Melinda crushing it. While Eric was out of the room, making a phone call to Sami, Brady Melinda complained about Leo's assignation and gave Sloan updates on her run, heft with him. At Luke's on Thursday's day's occasion, Leo arrived a bit early, so Father Bernard wondered if he was there for concession. Leo clarified that he was there for the christening rather, so Father Bernard talked about each person having a responsibility to live as a kind, honest illustration for Jude. That brought some guilt for Leo, but he hid it well as he interacted with John and Marlena compactly. Once the other guests arrived, including Holly, Theresa participated a tense moment with her. Holly asked how Tate was, so Theresa snapped about him wearing an ankle examiner and having a restraining order placed against him. Theresa sarcastically thanked Holly for that, but Brady did his stylish to rein her in. Father Bernard ultimately demurred off the christening of Jude, who was wearing the same gown that Eric wore when he was a baby. At one point, Nicole flashed back to giving birth on the side of the road and looked sad. Leo felt more and more guilt throughout the whole form, so he eventually intruded Father Bernard and apologized for derailing effects. Nonetheless, Leo had commodity veritably important to say, commodity that couldn't stay. Eric looked rather confused over what news Leo was trying to unmask. Sloan shook her head at Leo while Melinda glared at him too. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Leo will come near to dishing, But the secret about Jude being Nicole's baby will eventually stay under wraps for now. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.